Hi, Vex Guys here. Welcome to another episode of Super Hostile Online, episode 52. I am astonished that I have been still recording episodes. I am doing it because I enjoy it, but I'm surprised by uh, how fun and addicting it is to just record and upload videos. It's a very fun habit, and I absolutely love too the fact that other people are enjoying it too. I think the reason why I'm still doing it is definitely because of you guys, because of the people commenting below. You know, I'm a small channel. I have like 80 or some subscribers right now, but that's okay. I am having fun with it, and that's kind of the point. Um, but anyways, today's episode, we're gonna try something a little bit new, just to flavor things up a little bit. And I am going to call this video Movie Monday. And I think I might, if I enjoy it, I might make it a new series that I do. But basically, or not a new series, but a new aspect of the Super Hostile Online series. And I think what I'm gonna do is pick a movie, probably one that I've seen recently, but if I haven't seen one like this weekend or the past weekend or something, then I'll probably just kind of reach into the past and just talk about that movie for a while. So for today's movie, we are going to talk about Finding Dory. And to begin with, slight spoiler alert, what I'll do is I won't give away any major plot points. I won't tell you how the conclusion ends. I won't tell you any major spoilers, but I am going to talk about like some of the characters that we see and just my general take from the film. I love movies. That's sort of been one of my hobbies for a long time. Is I've always loved movies. Growing up, I was never somebody who was into classical movies growing up, but I always enjoyed just movies in general. I was much more into like the big blockbusters growing up, and the summer films like I don't know. I can't even think of any like Transformers. You know, the crappy Michael Bay stuff that it's fun just because there's like I don't know. It's just the more fun stuff. It's not really like uh good film necessarily. Not that it's bad, it has its own audience, but it's more of just popcorn seat filler movies. But the older that I'm getting, and especially the past couple of years, and I attribute this greatly to my girlfriend who is a film major. She actually just graduated with a film degree. But I attribute a lot of this to her. I've started to take a more there's a lot of lag today. I don't like skeletons though. We're gonna go check out the fishing village area, see what it looks like now. But I have developed a much stronger sense of appreciation for what goes into making movies and more of the directorial side, more of the background side that you don't really get as just your average moviegoer. And I definitely attribute a lot of that this eye-opening sort of experience that I've had to her. And it's not like I see movies differently now or anything like that. It's just that now I can sort of appreciate when a director is making like a certain type of cut so that your eye looks at something a certain way, or oh my gosh, uh, or just the different like camera angles and things like that. I've gotten better at noticing that stuff. I'm still not perfect, but I don't think we ever are. And I'm not, a film critic by any means. But anyways, enough kind of rambling and intro on that. Let's try to make our way down here first, though, pretty safely. It looks like it is now just a bunch of lava. So I don't think... I'm curious to see what Vex is going to do with this post-Monday update. So I'm recording this obviously before Monday so that it goes live on Monday. But we will take our time here. I try to look at everything at least once. What is that lava just floating? What? Okay, hold on a second. We gotta check this out. Should I have brought torches? I probably should have brought torches. That lava looks like it's just floating there. Does it need a block update? Okay, well I just lost an arrow. Let's try let's try breaking this. I really want that lava to fall down. That looks really cool. I would love for that pocket to fall down. There's more. There's another one there. This is interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna get to a little bit safer of an area. I just don't want a skeleton to shoot me off the edge while I'm fighting something. So let's kill the zombie first. Oh. Alright. Alright. We don't need this sword. Let's take a single piece of fish. Speaking of fish, nice transition back to Finding Dory, our Movie Monday. Movie Monday is what we're going to call it. Let's just sprint across here. I'm just hoping none of the ghostly fishermen pop up. I'm glad it's daytime right now. That's something to think about. So, Finding Dory. As a whole, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. There's a lot of nostalgia in it. So if you're somebody who saw Finding Nemo at sort of a younger age or just in the past, you'll appreciate a lot of the references and the throwbacks, and they, without giving away any of the plot, they do they do bring back Nemo and Marlin, so you do get to see them. I don't think that's really a spoiler. I think that's actually in the preview. So you do get to see Nemo and Marlin throughout the majority of the movie, and this is also pretty obvious from the trailer, so if you're somebody who doesn't even like trailer spoilers, then maybe don't watch this video. But this is something that is obvious from the trailer, and that is that... Oh my gosh, this is nerve-wracking. Oh no, okay. Okay, the fire should go out. I shouldn't burn to death. That should stop. Okay. Alright, when does the fire go out? Fire tick, when are you gonna stop? There we go. I probably should use spider eyes, but I didn't want to risk it with the poison. So, as a whole, I really enjoyed it. Lost my train of thought because of that. Yeah, Nemo and Marlin are in most of the film, but this, oh yeah, from the trailer, this is pretty obvious. But the film itself is actually about Dory and her finding her family. And that's sort of the theme, you know. Of course, it's pretty brilliant marketing too, because this is all coming out on Father's Day weekend. And I hope you all had a good Father's Day, by the way. I should have said that at the beginning of the video, but I hope you all had a good weekend. You got to enjoy some time with family if you do celebrate this holiday. Okay, so that just goes over there. We're gonna maybe do some farming out here. I don't know, I think we're actually gonna head back. I was gonna do some farming mobs out here while we talked, but it's almost half the video and I haven't even found a good area to farm yet. Let's go back to just the regular Eastern Commons. We'll go up this way though. So I don't know, it was... Whoa. Okay, hold on. Fishtown may be lost to us forever, and the volcano has forever warped the land, but the guardians of Velgard will remember. And while we can never replace what was lost, we shall rebuild, we shall regrow, we shall endure. Perhaps our work will turn back the dark, restoring peace to this once beautiful lake. We shall blaze a path of light for all. Looks like they're trying to do a restoration project over here too. Yeah, we want to get back before it turns nighttime. So, the things that I don't like about Finding Dory, let's go with that next. The story itself fell a little bit flat for me. They went for a lot of the easy sort of slapstick humor, which it's not that I don't like slapstick humor, but it felt sort of out of place in Finding Dory, just a film that is a sequel to one of Pixar's classics in Finding Nemo, and I don't know, I guess I was just expecting something with a little bit more depth to it from Finding Dory, but I left the theater just not really impacted. Like, I just kind of watched the movie and I laughed a little bit and I enjoyed it. And what is that? Oh, there's a slime. Do I kill the slime? No, we're just gonna go past. But I left the theater just kind of going, okay. Like it didn't hit home anywhere. There were a couple moments. There were definitely a few moments here and there that were really well done, and the animation, of course, was beautiful, and that's something that is just a given with Pixar. The animation itself was beautiful, but I just thought that it lacked the emotional depth that is common in Pixar movies, like in Toy Story and Toy Story 2 and all that. I mean, it's obvious they can do a classic sequel because they did Toy Story 2 and Toy Story 3, which are both phenomenal. But Finding Dory just didn't have that. I don't know. It just as a sequel, it just kind of lacked the emotional depth, and that's sort of my biggest complaint with it. As a whole, like I said, the movie itself was pretty good. Lots of references. The writing, other than being sort of shallow in terms of going for the slapstick comedy and kind of the one-liners. Other than that, the writing was pretty good. It was a pretty unique story, and it fit well with the universe and all that. This is probably not the best area to be. Maybe I should just stick to Golden Jungle for farming. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and the Golden Jungle. We're just gonna wander around this whole time. Oh no, we're just gonna stay here actually. It'll turn dark soon, and then we'll just kind of wander around. This will bring all the zombies out though. That's good. I think the thing is though, I'm just used to getting more from Pixar, and that's more of a compliment to them than it is anything else. In the fact that I didn't like Finding Dory as much is I expect more from them. They rarely have bad movies. I mean, you look at like Toy Story and Wall-E, and I don't know, just some and the original Finding Nemo, and Monsters Inc. is Pixar too, and just you have some of the classic, like the best animation tales we've ever had have come from Pixar, and then you get something like this that's just like, again, not a bad movie, but it's just, for Pixar's standards, it's just flat. And that's what I didn't like about it. I don't like taking on skeletons. That creeper really stuck up on me though there, eh? Yeah. Am I not gonna heal? Do spider eyes saturation not work that well? I'm trying to save bread and not use it as much. Those mobs are all just standing there. Is it dark yet? Yeah. But yeah, it was kind of cool. The story itself, it took a little while to pick up. It had kind of a slower start, I think. Can I draw this witch out? It had kind of a slower start, but once you really got going with it, I thought it was okay. One, two, three, four. Alright, ooh, we got some chain pants. That's what I want to see, is chain pants. Love me some chain pants. I'm not going to use them, though. I'm actually going to take those... Actually, no. I'll use them a little bit right now. No, when those run out, yeah, I've got a plan for those chain pants, because I have those Unbreaking 2 pants that I'd love to combine with something, but I haven't been able to find any chain pants lately. Okay. Ooh, this is a good little spot right here. I like this. And we even got somebody down there, so the zombies aren't going to come up against me. Okay, cool. Any more Endermen? Yeah? Yeah, you gonna come over here? Come on, Ender guy. Okay, he doesn't see me. Whatever, we'll leave you behind. So that's kind of my takeaway from Finding Dory. As far as recommendations go, I would say see it. Even in theaters, go see it. It's something that if you're a movie person, you'll want to see just for the experience. It's interesting, and it's definitely a good movie. Like I said, it's pretty well done. It's just it's not gonna be one of Pixar's best. That's what I'll say. So it's one that I would definitely go see in theaters. Um, just don't expect it to be on the same level as Finding Nemo. Expect, just kind of a fun tale with the same characters, and then I think you would leave satisfied. But it's worth seeing in theaters just to support Pixar as a company, and not that they don't make enough money, but they're just they have a lot of really good movies though. Um, but yeah, go see it in theaters, but maybe not like, you know, setting aside all your time, buying a whole bunch of popcorn and making an event out of it. No, I would just go see it like on a Sunday afternoon or something. Maybe get like the matinee showings. You can save like a little bit cheaper of a ticket. Um, I definitely liked it though. So those are my thoughts. I'm hoping that the more that I talk about movies, the better I will get at articulating some of my thoughts on them. I like to do a ranking list each year. Last year was the first time. I am so proud of myself for last year because for the longest time, I always watched the Oscars and then I'm like, do I hear something? Nope. Um, but then I'm like, oh, this movie, that movie, didn't see that one, didn't see this one. Last year, I actually saw like like 8 out of 10, or what? How many nominations? I think there were 8 nominations last year. I think I saw 6 of. No, it was 10. It's always 10. Whatever it was, I saw all but 2 of 2015's, and my goal this year is to actually watch all of them. Most years in the past, I've only ever watched maybe 2 or 3, and it's just because I never really was into the critical side of film, but I'm starting to appreciate it a little bit more. And the Oscars is definitely not without its flaws. There's a little bit of a whitewashing problem. Oh my gosh, baby zombie, are you gonna stay down there? There's a little bit of like a whiteness problem in the Oscars and whatnot, but that's a completely different topic. Oh my gosh. All right, where can I go to take you on? There we go. Okay, you're dead. So the Oscars are definitely not without their flaws, but they still are good for people like me who are not making a career out of film, but just enjoy movies, to get sort of a good idea of what makes a good film. And I don't know. I've learned a lot. They're not perfect, but nothing ever is. Did I anger an Enderman? I hope I didn't. Let's hide under here. I don't see an angry Enderman anywhere. Okay. There's still that guy over there, but I don't think I can get him to come over. Nope. That is... I don't like hearing that noise. Okay. We're just gonna stay near this Enderman hunting thing, just in case that guy comes back. Yeah, I don't see him. I don't hear him anymore either. Maybe he was... Is he still here somewhere? Ooh, there's a husk. Let's kill the husk. Oh, they're so much taller. They still die with 2 exits, though. So anyways, the Oscars have been good for me getting more into them, and it's a good starting point. And I'm not saying I agree with all their choices. Last year, I will say this. I'll wrap up the episode by saying this. Last year, I had 3 movies that I thought were the best of the ones that I've seen, and I didn't see everyone. But the 3 that I thought were the best made films for all very unique reasons last year, of the ones that I saw, in no particular order, were Mad Max Fury Road, Room, and oh my gosh, I'm blanking right now on the third one. Let me get somewhere safe so I can think. The Big Short. The Big Short. They're all very different reasons, but I loved all 3 of them. And it's hard once you get to the point where you're talking about 3 very different, well-made films like that. It's hard to pick out why one would be better than the other. But anyways, those are my top 3 from last year. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. What were your favorite movies from 2015? Have you seen Finding Dory yet? What are your thoughts on it? I'd love to get some other opinions on Finding Dory, especially. It's in theaters as of this past weekend, so you should be able to go see it, and let me know what you think. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this edition of Movie Monday. We'll come up with a better title, possibly. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.